against the Nasty Girls, but this time we're only going to see half the feud because it's Misty Blue Sims in action against Nasty Linda with, of course, Nasty Cat at ringside. Here's the call.
This horse bout is scheduled for one fall and is introducing first from Beverly Hills, California, weighing 110 pounds, Nasty Linda. And her opponent from South Glens Falls, weighing 118 pounds, Misty Blue Sims.
Boy, Joe, that ring announcer, Bronco Billy Anderson, he's really ballooning up. He's got to go 295 at this point.
Are you going to pick on Bill Anderson again this week?
Well, look how obese he is. Jeez, that's a crime to do that to that tuxedo material.
You know, you would think the way the fans reacted to you during the open of our show, you would get a little humility.
You know, the way these fans reacted to me, it just reiterated once again in my mind what morons and lunatics they really are.
Well, we're going to find out today if last week's loss to, or the recent loss to Bambi and Hosaka have taken any of the steam out of the Nasty Girls. And right now, Nasty Linda in the ring against Misty Blue Sims. You know, a long-running feud with Team America and the Nasty Girls. Now that Team America is officially Misty Blue and Allison Royal, you have to wonder if that feud might start up again anew now that there's a new player in the game.
We can only watch and wonder in horror that the buffeted might. Oh, tremendous move there. Brought Nasty Linda right down on the old gluteus maximi. Misty Blue, I don't know about her and Allison Royal, though. Team America. I still think it's Heidi Lee and... What?
They have the right to use that name. I'm telling you, Team America #1 is the team that will win the match. They will earn the right, when that match comes, they will earn the right to be called Team America.
Well, I still think it's going to be Heidi Lee and Tom Red Horse.
As many times in the past, we disagree, and as usual, you're wrong.
Step over toe hold by Nasty Linda. Beautiful. The Funk family used to use a maneuver like that to win their championships. Nasty Linda now working on the leg of Misty Blue Sims. Misty Blue spun out of it. Comes up with a leg lock of her own. Stepping in. What's she going to go for a figure four? Yes, I think she is. Or is that it's like a modified scorpion?
That's right. And look at that. She's got that. She takes it. It's like a standing Indian death lock. She's got it locked, but you're right. She's stepped over like a scorpion. This is one that would make, Steve Morton proud, I think.
Yeah, he's a big fan of the LPWA down there in Atlanta, Georgia. Watches all the time. I'd like to say hello to Steve Morton, along with a couple of other of our fans in Atlanta, including Mike Shaw.
Big fan. We got a lot of letters from Mike Shaw, as a matter of fact. And I understand, Mike has left us a lot of messages on the new LPWA Superline, and I understand the messages that they leave you on those lines are pretty interesting. The FCC is going to see if they can get them cleaned up a little bit.
Well, I tell you what, a lot of these people calling me up on the LPWA Superline, leaving some rude messages. I don't appreciate that, but count of one up, just a one count. You know, it's almost like calling up these girls on their own home answering machines. You can leave them a message, tape recorded in your own voice after listening to what they've got to say to you. The only problem is I wish there was a better selection than Bambi and Reggie Bishop and Maria Hosaka, Terry Power like that.
What a beautiful slingshot suplex by Misty Sims. You know, you're right. It is almost like calling somebody's personal line. As a matter of fact, I look, and your home number, it's an easier thing for people to do. Your home phone number there at 305.
Wait a minute. Cut his mic off. Wait a minute. Let's stop that right now. The LPWA Superline number, if you'd like to call me there, or anyone else with the LPWA, 1-900-456-LPWA. Kids under 18 must have their parents' permission.
You don't want to give your number out, huh?
I'd rather not, no, for some bizarre reason.
Nasty Linda with the upper hand, or we might say the upper arm right now on Misty Blue Sims, and she's got the arm locked. She goes to throw her in, but Misty turns it around. Misty grabs her by the head and drives her face first right to the mat.
Brother, we're going to talk to Team America #2, Heidi Lee Morgan and Conrad Orga.
You mean the imposters?
On the Louisville Slugger today, and I've got to hear what they have to say about the way
ago, that was going to be a classic scientific match, but now with the attitude of Sexton, I just don't know.
And I can only wait for today's TV main event. Terry Power and Reggie Bennett going up against Jonathan Blues Band, Magnificent Mimi and Dangerous Denise Storm. And I am on their fan club, their bandwagon, hot and heavy. Mimi and Storm are looking tremendous.
I'm sorry. I thought
Standing octopus. Look at that beautiful Antonio Inoki, the Japanese great, popularized that hold, the standing octopus.
Now, where's she going? She can't jump that far.
She's going to climb up on the top rope, and she's indicating to the people, that's all.
Yeah, right.
Whoa!
Waiting a little bit too long. You don't stall like that when you're in the ring against a great like Misty Blue Sims, because this is what happens to you when you do. There's that big backdrop. 1, 2, and 3, and that is it. Nasty Linda goes down to the backdrop of Misty Blue.
Here's your winner, Misty Blue Sims.
The Nasty Girls, things aren't going their way right now.
A fine enough. I've had my workout. And when she puts the electric chair on her opponent, Sexton indeed serves as judge, jury, and executioner. Now, coming up, a battle of two of women's wrestling's all-time legends, Misty Blue Sims and Candy Devine. But first, Candy Devine had this statement.
Gentlemen, it's your lucky day. All your dreams have come true. Candy Devine has entered the LPWA. But unfortunately, ladies, it's just really bad for you, because with my looks and talent, there is just no one better than me. You've got champions, Susan Sexton, after one time the belt will be around my waist. And Bambi, you need to go back to the mountains where you belong, because Candy Devine is divine.
Weighing in at 126 pounds, from Nashville, Tennessee, she is Candy Devine. And her opponent, she hails from Glens Falls, New York, weighing 117 pounds, Misty Blue Sims.
Chris Cruz, Ashley Kennedy join the action here from ringside. Ashley, it's been 7 days and you made it. You're back with me. Together again.
Yeah, aren't you?
Aren't we?
No, aren't you?
Candy Devine and Misty Blue Sims.
Battle of the Bronx.
Steams and chops behind Sim. Two evenly matched competitors here in the LPWA. Watching them both on Ladies Championship Wrestling. And pull the hair. Sims is flipped really across the match.
Kind of like you are about being
Candy Devine goes outside the ring. Taking a break from Misty Blue. Devine, a former AWA Women's Heavyweight Champion, Misty Blue also holding a number of ladies champions. This is not for any particular LPWA belt, but I think it involves a great deal of pride. Both of these individuals, very, very strong and tough competitors. Very proud as well of this work here. Step over Kobe here by Candy Devine. And they do. Who grabs the rope. A two count. And Misty Blue just barely able to kick out. Devine is holding the rope with the eyes, but the referee that indeed she was doing that. This step over to hold, a very painful move. A two counter. There you go. The referee did see that. Maybe he did.
I'm really surprised you can even count along with the referee.
Misty Blue twists out of it. Reverses it. This could be a figure four. Indeed it is. This match could end within seconds from now. Pull the hair. A slap on the head by Misty Blue.
I'm really glad I don't have time. I need to tell fun with this.
Good shot taking us right inside the ring. Devine in pain. Maybe not a smile. That's a look of anguish. She reverses the figure four. And is under the ropes. Misty Blue will have to break. Devine free for the moment anyway. She wants to go outside. Misty Blue wants her back in. It's a tug of war, and Devine is got it. Starts to work on the left leg there. They're exchanging blows. penalty, but both got it out of the ring. The referee calls it another
Wrestling fans, referee Gary Kerr has disqualified both contestants. A double disqualification.
Champion, you saw it with the Superstar in action. Yet another victory for the Superstar. Now coming up, we switch to tag team action. Team America, the first ever LPWA tag team champions and certainly one of the most popular teams in the annals of the LPWA. Misty Blue Sims and Heidi Morgan to battle the veteran Rusty the Fox Thomas and her partner, the Mexican star Legata.
Scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first from Mexico, weighing 148 pounds, Legata! And her tag team partner from Richmond, Virginia, weighing 137 pounds, Rusty Fox. And their opponents this evening, first from South Glens Falls, New York, weighing 118 pounds, Misty Blue Sims. And her partner from Atlantic City, New Jersey, weighing 125 pounds, Heidi Lee Morgan. They are the LPWA Tag Team Champions, Team America.
Team America in the ring, and they are the LPWA Ladies Tag Team Champions, and Jim Cornette. My Team America flag. Oh, that's so heartwarming. That's got a little American flag right in it. Yeah, they should be a little bit bigger because these people in this casino, like, they get ready to fight. They're going to have to be stepping on this thing out the street. It'd be a nice blanket if it was a little bit bigger. There in the background, you see the flag of the United States as Team America is in the ring, and this is not a time of defense. They're going up against very likely be a good champion, Rusty the Fox Thomas, and from Mexico, Legata, who we have seen in recent weeks, which means the cat. Oddly enough, since she's a hired like one, I just thought I'd bring it up. Well, Rusty Thomas, the psycho mind here, to be played by Misty Blue Sims, lock up with the inside. Does he? Oh, now she does. There's all these people saying, you know, everything right. Team America, and the chant USA is a cheer for Team America. Like I said, Rusty Thomas, I guess, is now will have to be This Team America, and I've got to give them this, they do have excellent teamwork. They have held the LPWA quite some time. Rusty showing a lot of strength there. Rusty Fox, they went up and they were trying to she had the full she could have turned it back over as both toes, and now it looks like she's closing the ball. Here comes that USA trying to get Team America motivated. Right now, Misty did now what kind of tag was made there when Mighty Lee Morgan came in the ring? She didn't say she was fed up. Good. Thank you. It saved time. But now look at this. Rusty and Misty slips out. There's a tag. Here comes Mighty Lee Morgan. Look at she is moving, brother. She's swinging everything she can find. Mighty Lee Morgan, what a swinger. Brother, back in the ropes. Reversal again. Here goes that Rusty Thomas, I don't know how she kicked out of that. She landed right on her head. And Heidi Lee was running one move for another. Ended up with get her off the ring. On the mat. Heidi Lee with number one. That makes the same. Heidi Lee. And the champions, the winner is Team America, the LPWA champions. Let's go to Bonnie Blackstone. She is standing by, and she is going to be talking to the tag team champions.
With me now, LPWA Tag Team Champions Heidi and Misty. Girls, congratulations on another hard-fought victory. Thanks very much, Bonnie. Think you want to know something? This is just the beginning, and many, many more. That's right. We got lots of scores to settle with a lot of people, and I think the fans know with who. Speaking of a lot of people, we have some scores to settle. Bowler Brown, who is currently on suspension, vows that when he returns, these tag team belts are going to be around the waist of Bad, Black, and Beautiful. Not if we have anything to do with that. My comments, they've tried a million times before. Come on, Bug. We're ready for you. Bad, Black, and Beautiful. And hey, even the Queen in the Court. Come on down. We're ready. All right, this team is ready. Heidi and Misty, Team America, rock with a bottle. What do you think about your ladies tag team champion?
Black Venus does have one of the hardest heads in all of wrestling, be it men's or women's, and Cheryl Russo had no chance once Venus got her in position for that headbutt. Now, coming up, a resumption, if you will, of one of the longest feuds in all of wrestling. Misty Blue Sims against either one of the Nasty Girls. In this instance, It's Misty Blue against Nasty Cat. Remember, way back, Misty was tag team partners with both of the Nasty Girls, but boy, talk about going your separate ways. And prior to this resumption of that feud, Bonnie Blackstone had a chance to talk to Misty Blue.
I'm here with Misty Blue Sims, one half of the LPWA Ladies Tag Team title holders. After all that has been said and done, I understand that you have requested from the LPWA this match with the Nasty Cat.
That's right. This is personal between me and her. I want her alone in this ring. We have a score to settle, and that's it. I'm going to get her this time. You're mine.
This LPWA match, one fall with a 10-minute time limit. In the ring, weighing 112 pounds from Beverly Hills, California, Nasty Cat. And her opponent, weighing in at 128 pounds from South Glen Falls, New York, Misty Blue Sims.
Didn't let anybody know, but Nasty Linda is out here. Double matches going back to the locker room.
And Nasty Cat, you might expect those right to work on Misty Blue. Remember, it was a few weeks back that Nasty Cat and Nasty Linda went right to work on Misty Blue with nunchucks outside the ring area. So Misty Blue making no votes. She's got to settle this one, and Nasty Cat goes right to the
Where's Heidi Lee Morgan, I wonder, too?
Very, very good question. Heidi Lee is command all over the country, could well be on the road. Yeah, there again, look at Nasty Linda urging her partner on, and Nasty Linda's carrying those nunchucks around. I don't like that idea either. I wish the referee should have given her back to the wrestling. Last good slam by Nasty Cat.
Hear that ring sound? That really must have hurt the back there.
Now, there we go. Look at right there. Nasty Linda goes to work on Misty Blue. You've come to expect that out of the Nasty Blue. Cat, that's Misty Blue in the corner. Hammers away. Now Misty comes back. One after Cat. Nasty Cat. Misty Blue. Now Girls Pro takes her right down. Misty pulls her up by the hair. She's mad. Sets her up now. Suplex and over. Misty's smart enough not to go to the cover to keep the rope down. She's got her in control into the turnbuckle.
For another one.
Misty Blue right on the floor of the turnbuckle. The second rope.
Random haymakers in there, killer.
Really? What's on the rope?
Another sellout crowd here down Los Riverside Resort.
Now take a look. Now look, Cat. Nasty Linda holding Misty Blue in the corner. Oh, look at this. There's the nunchuck. Misty Blue takes the rope. What's the rope from Nasty Linda?
Whoa!
Wait a minute, referee Eddie Sharkey calling for the bell. I don't know what he looks at the squad. You gotta be
The
kidding.
winner, Nasty Cat.
Referee Eddie Sharkey disqualified Misty Blue. He saw her with the nunchuck. Everyone else in the arena saw Nasty Linda bring him in the ring.
Oh, that was a very clever trick by the Nasty Girl, that's for sure.
I tell you, Misty Blue's got every right to be upset, but the winner, what can we tell you, Nasty Cat, I don't think we've heard the end of the Nasty Girls of Team America by any stretch.
Well, the referee had to call what he saw when he turned around. Misty Blue had the nunchuck.
We've said of the world champions. Now, coming up, her partner, Misty Blue Sims, and talk about a battle of wrestling greats. Misty Blue Sims steps into the ring against Judy Martin.
Ladies and gentlemen, the wrestlers for this bout from South Glen Falls, New York, weighing in at 120 pounds, Misty Blue Sims. And her opponent from Honolulu, Hawaii, weighing in at 149 pounds, accompanied by Leilani Kai, Judy Martin.
Judy Martin, I have all the respect in the world for you, but it's going to be a pleasure to beat you.
Judy Martin, almost a legend in women's professional wrestling, and Misty Blue, as good as they come.
That's right. This be a main event anywhere in the United States or of the world, and you know, you have a couple here that have wrestled for many years, but probably never wrestled each other before.
A little bit worried about Leilani Kai being out at ringside. Perhaps Misty Blue should have considered bringing her tag team partner Heidi Lee out, if nothing else, to keep a watchful eye on Leilani Kai. Judy Martin goes right for leg takedowns. We talked about Misty Blue kicks her right off.
Well, Misty Blue is one of the most scientific wrestlers we have in the LPWA, and it's going to take a lot to beat her.
Not only as scientific as they come, but certainly a crowd favorite. Judy Martin, headlock goes right around for a hammerlock. Now it takes her right down. That's what we talked about. These two as crafty as they come. Misty Blue again kicks her off. Very quickly, we should tell you these wrestling matches are a presentation of the Ladies Professional Wrestling Association Incorporated. Any rebroadcast or reproduction without the express written consent of the LPWA is prohibited.
Right. You have these two kind of sizing each other up, Misty Blue Sims and Judy Martin, kind of looking at each other saying who's going to make the first move. And of course, Misty getting the crowd behind her, and Judy doesn't like that, or Leilani Kai on the apron there.
Good point. If ever you're going to see a chess match in professional wrestling, I guarantee both of these ladies thinking 3 and 4 moves ahead. Again, very cautious to hook up in the center of the ring. Judy Martin now looking like she'd like a little test of strength, a little taller against the shorter Misty Blue Sims.
You like those chess matches?
Chess. No T. Test of strength here at the ringside, and Judy Martin. There's what we talked about, the ring veteran need of the breadbasket. That's one way to win a test of strength.
That's right. That'll always help you out if that's the way you want to go with it. But Misty's trying to make a comeback here, see if she can get the advantage on what she's making a turn here. She's trying to get her to go around. Let's see what happens. Look at this. Up over the back. Block the punch. Oh, she's got her right on the kisser there.
Misty Blue Sims, again, what we talked about. Judy Martin misses with a clothesline. Misty Blue now trying to go up and over. Judy Martin catches her. Oh, talk about a back drop right to the mat.
I can feel that over here.
Judy Martin indicating her ring savviness to the crowd here at the Riverside Hotel, and they're applauding in appreciation. She is as crafty as they come. Surprisingly hesitating now, goes for a chin lock from the back on Misty Blue.
Noticed Leilani Kai is kind of sitting still in this match. The referees did have a little problem on the ring. Said that outside interference was going to season the LPWA.
Well, that and so far Judy Martin, very honestly, has had the match for the most part, her way.
That helps, yes.
Misty Blue working her way to her feet, trying to break out of this.
Misty told me before the match she's had a little problem with sciatic nerve the last couple of weeks. And not the same, but she's giving it a go here.
Twists around, goes for the armbar, twists it over again. Talk about being able to pull that shoulder right out of the socket. Judy Martin in a lot of pain right now.
She put that added pressure in there, putting that other arm up over the shoulder and just pushing down with all her might.
Well, Judy Martin now obviously backing Misty Blue up to the ropes. Referee Jesse Hernandez calling for the break. And Judy Martin with a slap to the sternum area. Makes Misty Blue, whips her across into the turnbuckle. Misty ducked out of the way, and Judy goes shoulder first into that turnbuckle area. Now Misty Blue whips her across again. Misty Blue up on the second rope.
And she's laying through it.
Hammers away. The Sarge, this is certainly to negate the height advantage Judy Martin had.
Got Leilani Kai on her feet.
Misty Blue counting down with the crowd. 10 of those, and Judy Martin very the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Prime example, Misty Blue rolls her over, goes for a cover, count of 2. Judy Martin able to kick her out, and Leilani Kai suddenly getting very active, chastising referee Jesse Hernandez for what for, I have no idea.
Well, I tell you, Judy Martin looks like she's a little stunned yet on that match. She hasn't made too much of a movement. Now, Misty's got that arm pretty locked in there, and I think Judy, being a veteran she is going to try to take a breather here and asking for a little help from Leilani Kai. You know, they are one of the best tag team combinations in ladies professional wrestling today, no doubt, and the tag team tournament is going to be starting shortly, and I'm sure they'll be right up there in the finals.
No question, the Glamour Girls, one of the early-on favorites. Of course, you can't count the team out of Heidi Lee Morgan and Misty Blue Sims, Team America either. Judy Martin now working her way to her feet, trying to reach around.
Good move.
Her hair, Misty Blue, small package, rolled her right over. Got it through, Judy Martin able to kick her off.
That was a great move by Misty Blue Sims. She saw that Judy was getting the advantage on the strength and went right underneath her. Took her down for a 2 count.
Now keep a sharp eye on Leilani Kai. She went for the foot but missed it. Judy Martin now with the shoulder block. And again, right into the breadbasket area of Misty Blue. Now there's Leilani Kai. Take a look. She pulls her right down.
and
Those are outside. Judy Martin keeping referee Jesse Hernandez distracted. Leilani Kai going to work chokehold on Misty Blue Sims. Referee turns around Leilani Kai with a look of innocence saying, "Who me? I didn't do anything."
After that talk, they just had with the referees before the matches. I can't believe they were thinking even a try at that.
This one been very, very even so far. Oh, Misty Blue.
Handful of hair. I guess she's giving it back for what Leilani Kai did to her over there in the corner.
Can't say as I blame her. Referee Jesse Hernandez orders the break, and rightfully so. This one been almost exactly even so far.
I think Judy Martin went over to ask Leilani Kai, is that passable ribbon still in that mark in my forehead there? She really went down hard on it.
What? Boy, we've got a bell now. I don't understand this.
Whoa. Time limit must have run out here, maybe. Maybe a disqualification.
Time expired. The match a draw.
There it is, as you thought, Sarge. TV time limit ran out. This one will go down in the books as a time limit draw, but I think Misty Blue would like a little bit more. Judy Martin.
I think they need some more time, that's for sure. We'll definitely see a rematch here.
Just about what you'd expect from a matchup between two of wrestling's all-time greats, Misty Blue Sims and Judy Martin. But rest assured, even though nothing was settled today as time ran out, those two wrestlers will see each other again inside of the squared circle. And we hope you enjoyed all the action on this edition of the LPWA Home Video Series, Feel the Heat. And for all of us at the Ladies Professional Wrestling Association, we'd like to remind you to keep watching for more great LPWA videos in the weeks and months to come. For all of us at the LPWA, I'm Ken Resnick saying thanks for watching, and so long, everybody. The outstanding wrestlers in their own right, but I think this was just a case of the experience and tag team abilities of Judy Martin and Leilani Kai, having worked with each other year after year after year, being a little too much for Bambi and Mimi to overcome. Now, as we kind of continue with our tag team theme here on Primetime, this next matchup features Team America, Heidi Lee Morgan and Misty Blue Sims, against Rusty the Fox Thomas and Despina Montagas.
And here they come entering the ring at 119 pounds from the city of Brotherly Love, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Heidi Lee Morgan. Her partner at 117 pounds from Glens Falls, New York, Misty Blue Sims, the LPWA Tag Team Champions of the World, Team America. One fall, 60-minute time limit.
Team America, a gentleman by the name of Boogaloo Brown, and I do use the term gentleman loosely, is not saved for us. Team America, we know, you know, and all of wrestling knows that you're scared, you're hiding, you're ducking, and you're running from us. If you don't put those titles up, we just might have to take matters into our own hands. Teamwork of their own. Okay, but part of what he was up to see what was taking place. And so he's not real happy with either team, but they were
heads body slam, which is a move that hasn't been made in the past 10 years or so, a long time ago. But the tension coming off the ropes was stopped and redirected the ball.
The spin on Vegas, you see wrestling there, but Nick spends a lot of time wrestling over in Japan, and he picked that up from the Orientals, and those feet after a while become just like sharp red steel.
Just tough as
Fresh Misty Blue Sim.
Well, when after you've been in there for a few seconds, somebody comes in and you know they're fresh.
Misty Blue now spins. Montana's right down, comes up with the armbar. And I think you can see the strategy. Montana's works the way to free Misty Blue, and Heidi Lee want to keep the gal from New York City off her feet. She tried to take it out.
It's actually a chancy move. You're doing it to taunt your opponent, and that might be fine, but at the same time, be careful.
And they pull the just about to decapitate the Speed of Montagas. The team with the Team America is singing at its best right now. Heidi Lee takes her down, goes for cover, down to one, and that's all.
One thing about Montagas, you can see as soon as she went down, she was fighting to keep the shoulder up. She just didn't allow herself to get flat onto the mat.
She was effective in a number of years. We don't know a lot about her in this country because I said she's in Japan a lot, but she's in Japan. She introduces Heidi Lee to the mat cover face each.
And after all it says, everybody knows where the head goes, so goes the body. And that's exactly what she did there. Right to the body.
There's the strength of the speed, and she puts Heidi Lee up right by the side of the neck and slams one into the bread basket and another one. Heidi Lee comes off, something, but she gets a kind of 1.5, goes right over the tag off to Misty. That's a one-thing Misty with a flying drop kick. I don't think Team America does so well there because that speed, quickness, and teamwork. That's why they're champions.
They're champions, but at the same time, they rush it just a little bit. They rush it connected in their shots as accurately as they'd like to. The bread basket with a drop kick still, but you really want to put it on.
You see what a referee distracted the speed and wrestling the Fox, so they work 2-on-1 against Misty Blue. That's not the corner Misty wants to be in. Now I think they're going to try double swing on all these guys. With Misty's, you see, Heidi Lee came in before the tag.
Also got five on that.
Set him off, didn't it? This heavy reversal. Keep going.
This is going to be a backslide.
Heidi does out the speed of play down the old partner. Heidi Lee now, flying elbow. Looks away, 50 more, trying to get two in the ball. There we are, your winner, Team America, still LPWA champion.
And here they are, still LPWA Tag Team Champions, Heidi Lee Morgan, Misty Blue Sims, Team America!
There's no problem against them. I think we're pretty confident they don't even deserve a title match. They don't deserve it at all. They cheat, they're ruthless, and they don't deserve the chance to try for the belt. What about the interferences of their manager? We know he might try it. Bad Black and Beautiful, Boogaloo Brown. No problem. We're not worried about him. We've watched them too many times and watched him interfere. Boogaloo Baby will go down to him.
The outstanding wrestlers in their own right, but I think this was just a case of the experience and tag team abilities of Judy Martin and Leilani Kai having worked with each other year after year after year, being a little too much for Bambi and Mimi to overcome. Now, as we kind of continue with our tag team theme here on Primetime, this next matchup features Team America, Heidi Lee Morgan and Misty Blue Sims, against Rusty the Fox Thomas and Despina Montagas.
And here they come entering the ring at 119 pounds from the city of Brotherly Love, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Heidi Lee Morgan. Her partner at 117 pounds from Glens Falls, New York, Misty Blue Sims, the LPWA Tag Team Champions of the World, Team
Team America. A gentleman by the name of Boogaloo Brown, and I do use the term gentleman loosely, is not so impressed.
Team America, we know, you know, and all of wrestling knows that you're scared, you're hiding, you're ducking, and you're running from us. If you don't put those titles up, we just might have to take matters into our own hands.
Seems to eat those words someday because we can see the proof is in the pudding so far back I can do it wasn't prove anything to anybody. And right now this Peter Montagus comes in and hey, this Peter and Rusty and Box Thomas showing some great teamwork of their own. Okay, but finally what he was up to see what was taking place. And so he's not real happy with either team. But he's getting through there for a little while. Because beginning to wonder what match he was watching. Good to put it in this way. Wesley and Fox slams idly right down to the mat. You know, it's so hard sometimes we forget many of the champions such as Team America, Mr. Blue, and Heidi Lee have never been overlooked and dropped down. Because even if they do this and this title match, every team that listens in the kitchen says, everything they've got is we're seeing right now at Rusty Thomas. Absolutely. Good side backdrop, or side body slam, which is a move that hasn't been made in the past 10 years or so, a long time ago, but I mean, the tension coming off the ropes, the stop, and the redirect of the ball hurts. The Spear Montagus, you see wrestling barefoot, Nick spends a lot of time wrestling over in Japan, and he picked that up from the Orientals, and those feet after a while become just like sharp-red steel, just tough. Fresh Misty Blue Sim. Well, when after you've been in there for a few seconds, somebody comes in and you know they're fresh. Mr. Blue now spins. Montagus right down, comes up with the armbar. And I think you can see the strategy. Montagus works the way to feet. Mr. Blue and Heidi Lee want to keep the gal from New York City off their feet. She tried to tell her that there's actually a chance of you're doing it to taunt your opponent, and that might be fine, but at the same time, be careful. And they pull the opponent just about to decapitate this Peter Montagus. The teamwork of Team America is sitting at its best right now. Heidi Lee takes her down, goes for cover, down to one, and that's all. One thing about Montagus, you can see as soon as she went down, she was fighting to keep the shoulder up. She just didn't allow herself to get flat onto the mat. That goes to show that she's getting away ahead. She was effective in a number of years. We don't know a lot about her in this country because I said she's in Japan a lot, but she's effective in Japan. She introduces Heidi Lee to the mat cover face first. In athletics, as everybody knows, where the head goes, so goes the body. And that's exactly what she did there. Right to the body. There's a straight from the spear. She puts Heidi Lee up right by the side of the neck and slams one into the breadbasket and another one. Heidi Lee comes off. Something good. But she gets a kind of 1.5, goes right over the tag off to Misty. That's a 1-3 Misty with a flying drop kick. One thing Team America does so well, Nick, is that speed, quickness, and teamwork. That's why they're champions. They're champions, but at the same time, they rush it just a little bit. I mean, they rush it when not getting their shots in as accurately as they'd like to. When the breadbasket with a drop kick's good, but you really want to put it on the shoulder. You see what I left in distracted with speed and Rusty the Fox, so they work 2-on-1 against Misty Blue. That's not the corner Misty wants to be in. Now I think they're going to try double split on the back. The Misties, you see, I think they came in before the tag. Also got fired by that. Set him off, didn't it? This is reversal. Keep going. Oh, this is going to be a backslide. Heidi comes out to spin a profile. You're on Carter. Heidi Lee now, flying elbow. Looks around 50 more. Try to get two in the ball. There we are. Your winner, Team America, still LPWA champion.
And here they are, still LPWA Tag Team Champions, Heidi Lee and Misty Blue Sims, Team America!
As you can imagine, a lot of tag team titles have been pouring into the offices of Wally Cargo.
That's right. To tie for the belt.
What about the interferences of their manager? We know he might try it. Bad, Black, and Beautiful, Boogaloo Brown.
No problem. We're not worried about him. We've watched him too many times, right? And watched him interfere. Boogaloo Baby, he'll go down to him.
Now coming up, a non-title matchup, and this one should really be Katie bar the door. Team America, Misty Blue Sims and Heidi Lee Morgan, against the trio, if you will, of Bad, Black, and Beautiful, Black Venus and the Bad Girl, managed by Boogaloo Brown. Here is all the action, and I do mean action.
This bout is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Atlantic City, New Jersey, weighing 125 pounds, Heidi Lee Morgan. And her tag team partner from South Glen Falls, New York, weighing 118 pounds, Misty Blue Sims. And they are the LPWA Tag Team Champions, Team America. And their opponents this evening, first from Big Springs, Texas, weighing 175 pounds, the Bad Girl. And her partner from Stamford, Connecticut, weighing 150 pounds, Black Venus.
breaking from what I understand.
I was looking forward to seeing Al.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Al won't be able to be here. By the way, I understand they're looking to come through. They're going to give him a little round for real. First name is Virgil.
No, none whatsoever. That was a vicious rumor going around, but I know that Brown's real first name is still unknown. But I'm sorry, Reverend Al's not going to be here. I was looking forward to some hair care, too. He's hair is too mysterious, unknown person who we thought might be Sammy Davis. Come into the ring.
Hand me that. Came into that match preparing for Oregon State. It was good to the ground. You and I have agreed. We're not going to discuss that anymore. While he called me to talk back, I will talk back. It was good. He said, what did you think he was going to say? Yeah, I was suspended. If they find out it was me, I'll be suspended forever. But yeah, but he's honest. He's honest. These are getting shorter these days. That's what they've got 18-hour days in Alaska. Right now, we've got 90 Lee Morgan is doing very, very well at the ring. He just wanted to take that picture. All right, we got four women in the ring now. Swing, Black Venus goes Team America was able to make the swing. They won. In the meantime, right in the middle of the ring, Black Girl stops the game from taking place and turns her over. Surely the referee won't. Yes, he will. There's the break out. He did. Surely, in the middle of all this confusion, the referee sees Black Venus laying on top of Henry Morgan and counts her out.
And shows the winner of the team of Bad, Black, and Beautiful.
I don't know how this would happen. I don't know how this would could have happened. Thank goodness it was not a title match. But the winners of this match are Bad, Black, and Beautiful.
Well, let's face it, Alvarez and Brown really had no chance to even get any kind of offense going. A very impressive win, if you will, for Bad, Black, and Beautiful. Now, coming up next, further tag team action. The speed, the quickness of Team America, Heidi Lee Morgan and Misty Blue Sims, against the crafty veterans and the true experience of the Glamour Girls, Judy Martin and Leilani Kai.
Atlantic City, New Jersey, weighing 125 pounds, Heidi